I'd like to introduce you guys to my #1 draft pick overall, Miss Ruby. Wait a second. What are you wearing? Grandpa must have been here. Oh, I guess she's going to be a Packer fan. Because I may not have a choice. Alright. Wow, I don't know how I'm going to compete with that. Ruby was on top of her game. Anyways, let's get to the Week 2 Madcity recaps. Here's a game for you. Scott Payne versus Harry Likely. Scott had this one in the bag by noon, but Harry still had a chance going into Monday Night Football, being up by 6. Scott had Odell Beckham Jr. left, but he did not disappoint. The Browns may have issues, but he is not one of them. Odell scores 22, leading Payne's team to victory over Harry. Not even the GOAT, Tom Brady, was able to stop Scott Payne this week. Final score, 96-79. Scott wins. Here's the next game for tonight. Jesse Kaiser versus Justin Galston. What a matchup. These two teams were packed with players looking to propel their teams to victory. Jesse and Lamar had Lamar Jackson go off for 30 points and Dalvin Cook, who had a great game against the Packers. Justin had Julio Jones, who scored 22, and Travis Kelce, who had 100 yards and a TD, but it wasn't enough to overcome a dominant performance from Jesse's team. Jesse is starting out the season on a roll, 2-0, and Justin there is always next year, my friend. The final score, 121-96. Another one. Zach Hetzer versus Eric Radel. Eric Radel's team just didn't look that good this week. Deshaun Watson and Antonio Brown each scored 12 points, giving Eric a mediocre scoring week. As I've said before, if your defense scores a ton of points, you usually win. And since the Miami Dolphins were terrible this year and the Patriots held them to 0 points, that gave Captain Splooge 35 points this week, and giving him an easy victory over Eric Radel's team. I wonder if Antonio Brown will make another come back. Final score, 105-71. And next, Matt Simons versus Ben Meyer. Matt picked up Saquon Barkley as the #1 pick overall. That looks to have been a great decision as he gives Matt 19 points. Even though the Giants are terrible, Barkley puts up points. This, however, wasn't enough to stop Ben Meyer as Dak Prescott had a sensational game, throwing 3 touchdown passes and 269 yards. Ben cruises past Matt this week and puts his team to 2-0. Final score, 63-82. It's time for another episode. Tim Shernitz versus Nate Toth. Woof, I thought my team was bad. When your top running back is Sony Michel, you might be in trouble. It looks like Tim has some work to do on the waiver wire. It wasn't a good week to go against Nate Toth, as Patrick Mahomes scored 4 touchdowns and had 443 yards, giving him 31 points. He also had Aaron Jones, who had a great week, leading the Packers to a win over the Vikings. Nate runs Tim over this week and doesn't even look back. Final score, 63-118. Final matchup of the Week 2. Ben Straka versus Josh Beauchene. Finally, a close matchup. It looks like Russell Wilson and Kyle Golladay led Ben Straka's team to an impressive performance. However, Christian McCaffrey did not have a good week. Would Josh be able to take advantage of this? Austin Eckler and Todd Gurley combined for 29 points, but it wasn't enough. Josh falls short of beating Ben by 6 points. That takes Ben to 2-0 and Josh to 1-1. Final score, 99-93. You'll get him next time, Josh. My season is over. Some of yours are too. I'm 0-2. Maybe we can start a support group. Just kidding. Alright. Hope you guys are enjoying these. Please like them, comment on YouTube, whatever. I want to know you guys are watching them because this takes a little bit of time. Thank you.